isn't any good support in the game right now that could change. Like, this is not like an AA counter game.
Chen would, but
I feel like Manta does have openings in this draft, but so much, again, goes down to the laning stage when you want to actually use your Stinger. Not like you're going to be right-clicking the hero most of the time, but still, when you have 10 max stacks already at level pre-6, that's 20% damage reduction off of your biggest nuke. So all those numbers, they start to matter. Talking about numbers, we're grenading up a Zeus here and a Reese. It's going to be first-blooded by 11. Or actually, more like closer away from the tower and from the arriving reinforcements. Morphling could die. Oh, the stick comes out just in time. The spear duration was not enough.
This is a lane where we see Morphlings die sometimes because of things like this. Mars packs quite a punch.
Fortune Soul. Ace is helping him out with the battery assault. That is very low on Fortune Soul, but Ace is there to help him out just enough. And Lucify dies to the tower. So DK pulls up the long straw for the kill, and now Ace is going to start kicking cogs in the way of this Primal Beast, and he's gone too. There are many who have long yearned in secret for the war that Mars now openly declares, including some people stealing Wisdom Rune. Just going down. Including some amongst the race. Yeah.
Keeping it pretty chill. Oh. I'm getting an update here. I got them backwards. Production rightfully correcting me.
Yeah.
Excuse me for misinforming you on, man, Greek mythology of all things. I'm very sorry. I promise it wouldn't have happened if it was Egyptian. Okay.
It is quite fine. I mean, one is from a different different source.
They did just borrow everything from each other. Well,
that's how the world works, right? Everybody's been a copycat.
There are
of
no
someone.
original ideas.
Yeah.
Oof.
But
And
SEA
Zeus
is the origin of
locked and loaded.
It's a good target.
11.
That's a cloak. Key going in. Inkswell to follow with the instigate. No chance for the Mars to recover out of that. Zeus ulti also for good measure.
That's just to rub it in. No, but it very much helps to pop that early, especially on a support. It's one of those things that on a Zeus sometimes you get greedy about. You're like, okay, but we're waiting until I'm the one that gets to kill. Pop attitude.
I like that. Smug appearance from the back is actually Fiend, because Ares didn't instantly steal that arcane rune. He waited for Tiny's attention, and that might have been just enough for Fiend to close in the gap, and he needs a little bit more movement speed, and that should do it. Fiend will take down Are You Happy? Kishka's getting pummeled by a level 10 Morphling right next to him. Key's targeting the next target, which is 11. He drops a zoning ulti, but it might be enough for him to turn things around. He takes down the Sand King. Wait for him inside. Takes down Fortune Soul. Ace will drop 2, and IHC are losing a lot of members. 11 has to back out half the server.
Pretty nice.
Okay, he's going for more. Okay, now he has more than the Primal Beast does, and goes straight to help out with the Sand King kill. Zeus ulti being loaded up, but Zeus is just trying to make a run for it to get some safe distance between the rest. And Rubik has no fear frontlining now with 1800 HP at level 7.
No, and his opponents are all magic damage, right? That is why I had to take that think, because he went to like, yeah, I need to keep a couple of armor, and then he looks at the opponent's lineup and like, oh wait, no I don't. No, but
not very needed right now. And that's a jump in as well from Are You Happy? Turning things around. Ares, Lucify already down. Key, with the help of Gohan's, trying to turn things around on their side of the map. They've already lost the tower too. Buyback from Lucify. Key dead. 3 gone. And maybe even more gone as they go for the toss on Fiend's Primal Beast. And suddenly it's a cascade of deaths. And IHC lose no one.
Fortune Soul showing up at Mars is flying in a pipe.
Yeah, first item pipe.
I mean,
just negate what they have. Gohan's dies to Are You Happy? Kind of out of nowhere.
is
Not a very good death. Ace with a quick hook shot keeps Key and Lucify busy. 11 is coming in, frozen the spear. Arena is not available yet. Fiend is coming in too. Fortune Soul interrupts him, gets instantly pulverized down to the ground. They're gonna lift though. They got Ace down, Key dead as well. So are you happy? A quick snipe, and now Lucify is being chased, speared into a tree. The help of Kishka, 11, and Kishka will take him down too, and now they chase a Reese. Pretty much dies to just one single toss, but Fortune Soul right-clicks him away.
it was your fault. You called for that fight, and we lost that. So, what are you doing? When it's just a natural consequence of you as a team.
Gohan's is scouting. Quick connection onto the DK. Nice 700 burst, but that's also 50 HP per second. Are you happy? Jump at the backline. Ares, we're finally getting ourselves a fight.
Makes it out.
The arena plays down by 11. Grimstroke is dropping, and he will be the first one to die. Also DK finding at the backline, keeping the Sand King busy. Key trying to make a run for it. Gohan's is pummeling the Tiny. Continues to hunt him at the backline, just destroys him with a quick Conda shotgun throw. And of course, does have that Aegis still intact. Kishka 11 Ace, they're hunting the Sand King down on the other side of the
separated
fight.
the team out.
Fortune Soul and Gohans are having a one-on-one. Fiend is coming in to help out, takes down Kishka. Tiny has bought back, so he's going in to take Ares. There goes your Zeus. No buybacks coming in from Manta yet. Gohan's gonna get speared up by 11. And he'll tank some hits here, but how limited is the lockdown? Hook shot is up in 5 seconds, but Ace is already dead. Waving up his arms in the air. Gohan's is not getting the high five. He will lose his Aegis, and now Fiend waiting for the pulverize opener. 8 seconds for an onslaught. Clockwork bought back, hook shot available. Morphling full on strength now. 6,000 HP. Are you happy with the quick toss? Hits the cogs on the way in. But gets sent back out instead of into the... Someone's got to do it. People don't have the inventory space for it. I do think the Morphling would have died if it weren't for the cog interaction. But now they're going to go for the Primal Beast with Are You Happy opening up the fight. Soulbind's there. Key coming in with a very devastating epicenter. Ace is down. 11 is falling. Are You Happy still fighting it through? And this Tiny is on a buyback. He cannot afford to die. And he is out. Mars, he's able to retreat with 200 HP. Not sure about the rest. Fortune Soul has been isolated. Morphling is on the chase. And they're going under vision. Now they see Drop Fortune Soul, and he's going to be in for a bit of an ill awakening. There's a Morphling right behind you. Spear doesn't connect, but there's a follow-up stun from Kishka. They try to turn things around. The silence is onto the Morphling, but the Pulverize comes out at the same time, and DK doesn't get to hit his targets right now. He pops his BKB. He's doing devastating damage. Fiend is almost dropping. Key is almost dead. Fortune Soul TP's away, and Kishka takes flying towards you. He was already burrow striked. Hence, only got stunned by the passing Clockwork instead of the Clockwork hitting him.
Once the BKB stuns out of the way.
Fortune Soul pops his BKB. Ares, he ain't got the tools.
Not first to
blood.
Crimson
Guard, he would have lived. Pause. Step by Kishka. Toss spear. Wing is stuck for now. Pops his BKB. Pulverize also grabbing a couple heroes in there.
So much damage.
11 gone out of the way. Tiny again close to dying. Key misses the stun, misses the stinger. He was not around for it, but Kishka onslaughting himself away. Key still following another burrow strike stun. But this Rubik
not
has
this time.
He hoped to live a bit longer. Unfortunate for him, there's no luxury. DK, Blind Owl, and either Manta or Immortal going through. You gotta win at least one game.
Still 1 minute 30 for Roshan to spawn. This is the Roshan fight as far as these teams are concerned.
In the middle of everyone waiting with their BKBs. A bit tier Fiend going in for the Pulverize. They've already lost the Rubik. They're losing the Tiny. They're in the arena. They can't see a lot, but does not matter because they're just dominating the one after the other. Fortune Soul is gone. And without buybacks, it's just the DK they could bring back up. And that is Manta. The job is halfway done with a victory over IHC in Game 1. Well played for Manta. The map gameplay, the split pushing, just an absolute thorn on the side. Lane dominating supports too, so I don't
Yeah.
feels super comfortable with IHC's plan.
Which is all he ever wanted. So, yeah, the lineup for Manta feels really good. IHC a little bit more reactive.
Easier
their own
said than
control
done, right?
currently. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was like, yeah, you should feel happy because that's you know, it's all in your own hands. It's like, yeah, great. So, you know, if anything goes wrong, I need to panic.
Yep.
And this
panic.
wave
Lucify
got-
might just be first blooded here by Ace. Not too far away from the kill with the acorn shot. He should be able to finish it off. Just needs vision. Sees where he is and bonk, bonk, bonk. Very exciting in terms of how strong the hero can be and what the weak points of the hero are, and also the small flexibilities with item builds. When to Manta, when to S and Y, if there ever is a game to decide that.
No, he's very min-maxed, isn't he? That provides a lot of internal tension as Ember dies
kill
again.
in the mid lane now for the Storm Spirit. Not really. Find out all the, I don't know, skibidis that they're talking about and what do they mean.
I'm getting to the point where I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's...
Oh, that's a very nice bushwhack there, but where are the kills?
Well,
Aren't you happy? There's the first one, maybe another off a Fiend.
Two?
One more hit required, and he's spending a lot of mana for this one. But of course, it's giving him the results he needs. Double kill for Are You Happy? And by the looks of it, the Wisdom Rune also bottled up by the Storm Spirit, so he stole that too. Nice two-man bushwhack set up there to jump this Underlord. I feel like he's maybe a bit too tanky to deal with. Bottom lane, they've caught themselves a Darkseer. Fiend not getting his hands on his most prized possession, the Primal Beast, and this Darkseer game has looked rough for him.
Oh, it's looked real bad. He did decision to go for the dive on the level 1, really biting him in the butt. It took him so long to get to level 2 after that. So much of his regen spent fighting against a level 2 TB.
It's a 3-man pit, but it's a 4-man gank. People are deeping into the top lane, but I think they might be a bit too late for this one. Kishka ready to roll in. Has no magnetize at level 6, by the way. That would have been a big damage dealer, because that is plus 40 attack damage too once he gets it
For
popped up.
things to happen, you've got solutions on board
Oof.
for all your possible problems.
Ace just missed the
Showing up
bushwhack.
in force.
And now they're going to turn around with Hoodwink has no ability, so Earth Spirit's just done for. There's no way he's
Sitting
getting out
duck.
of this one. Cookie in key gets silenced up by Fresh Orchid from Are You Happy? And
he changes
Ember
build.
is definitely not feeling it right now. Remnant goes out, but not the jump after. And now Fiend's getting caught too. Well, that was just one set of traded abilities. One used on the Earth Spirit and the other set on the Ember Spirit, and they're both defenseless. IHC, but again, Manta. Look at that graph. It has been, again, slowly flowing towards Manta's direction. But that can change. We're still in the early minutes. Storm jumping in, finds Lucify. Quick silence comes out on him. He does have the Pavas to block the damage, and Storm is dead instead.
Yeah. That was always going to happen. The moment he pops that Orchid on anything that's not an Ember Spirit, he is going to come in like the wind. Everybody else teleported in there as well. And instead, the fast cross-map smoke might just cut off a couple of these stragglers who walked home the long way.
See, there's the connection onto the Snapfire. Lucify gonna get silenced up. This snap is done for. And nobody from Manta is coming to save him. Still 2.5 minutes on the Aegis. Still.
Absolutely
Most
is.
importantly, what can IHC do? Can they hold back the tide? And they find exactly the perfect target. Oh, there goes your Terrorblade. Easy pick there for Gohans. Sadly, nobody else around. They were waiting for a bigger fight. Sven already popped his BKB2 to prevent that possible Sunder from going off.
Wants to leverage this God Strength for all it's worth. Look at that.
Yep. Another one. Kishka attempting to go for the rollout. Close, but not successful.
Gotta love it. Then he was in the TB, has stayed roughly the same power level.
Roughly the same, yeah. He changed a lot.
Gohan's lurking again.
Ace is spotted. Bushwhack does not connect. The sharpshooter misses too, and it's breaking loose all over the place. Gohans has already taken Fortune Soul down. with his BKB running. And that will be 2 dead, and that's going to be a third one with 11 falling too. Under the Snapfire's Mortimer's Kisses. Burns alive. And on to the next. Take a 4th kill. It's Kishka that will drop. And Manta. Important wins. Still capable of being the stronger team.
They do not... they're lucky to still have a tier 2 in this mid lane at the ready. Storm Spirit still has his BKB.
Cut the wave here. Risky moves here. Gets caught by the stun and blown up. They even global just in case. And that's double positioning. Key also going in pretty deep. It's the D-ward. Gets jumped here by the silence. The Orchid from Are You Happy? And Key's going to help him out, but they can't finish up the kill. There's a back wall being dropped down by Fiend, and 11 is taking hits. Kishka is dropping to Gohans, and they're not letting the Pit Lord escape. So 2 more kills for Manta, and with the God Strength still halfway, might be able to siege, but there is a Metamorph TB. But still that BKB. Same Storm actually did use his.
Fortune Soul surviving the clash this time, so it means that he is going to contribute to the defense.
Risky from Gohans. He's really feeling the power of the hero. They did force the BKB off the Terrorblade though, between the 2 carries.
Nothing to sneeze at.
That's a big item though. That's a really big item for Are You Happy? The AoE Vortex. He's trying to TP out.
Laying into that Underlord.
He can. He broke the TP from Are You Happy? 11 is already down to Gohans, and the base is empty. And now at the same time, the Darkseer is holding back the tide, which is Are You Happy, Kishka, and Fortune Soul. But he's all right with it, and he's got them all in his hands. He's beating this 1 versus 3. And they are cleaning the base at the same time. This Darkseer only needs to buy time, which he has already successfully done. That was really big from Fiend, because I saw that he's running around and about.
They're gonna go in for the base.
Will charge into the base. 1, 2, 3, 4th hit to clean up the range racks here. Sven cleaning up the base. Fortune Soul backed up in the wall. Harpooned back by Gohans. Gohans, he could pop his BKB as well to prevent the Sunder, but he kills him with a cleave. And there's your buyback coming instantly from the Terrorblade. Demons healed up, running straight towards Gohans, but Gohans is able to get the melee racks. And there's your Vortex jump. Where's your follow-up on that? Storm's almost dead after casting his spells. That's a lot of damage. That's a big nuke coming in right after with Ace and Fortune Soul. A couple nasty crits. Sven does get the Warcry off. Fiend is there in the front. They get their carry to safety. Darkseer will bite the bullet. And Lucify and Fiend will both die. Aris now running away from Ace. Here comes Are You Happy? And Aris is also out.
Easily into that level 25 is a real problem. This is his last big power spike. This is the be-all to end-all. There is no hero that deals more damage in the game than Sven with, well, post-level 25. You can get a little more from 30, but...
Does not look good when 11's caught in the top lane. Gohans and Key.
There he goes.
Right on top of him.
A cool 900 damage.
Yep. Smacking away. He's on to the next one. He spotted Kishka. Harpoon in. Smack away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gone. This is without a Sven with a crit. This is just raw damage.
And he's been playing with such a predator's eye for this game. Like, as soon as he had his kit ready, it's like a switch was flipped.
Still gonna take one more fight in them. Global silence is popped. Everyone is silenced right now, but the Terrorblade hammering away on the side, focused on Fiend, but has to back away from the damage that these illusions are also dealing. Wall is also protecting them in taking these tier 4 towers. The left side entry point is closed out completely. Kishka has to back into the fountain. Ember now getting to play with his chains. Big Vortex, but no follow-up, and the Ancient is dying. It's just 1300 HP from dying. Sven, is he going to commit to the buildings? He's going to commit to killing the heroes here, and look at them clean them up, and the GG call comes out. Manta Esports are still in the run for the play-ins. And IHC Esports, they still...